size and the products and the CEO with the vision and blah, blah, blah. All that stuff is subordinate to me. It's important, but it's subordinate. What's the most meaningful, what's the change here, is the fact that the dominating factor here in this ecosystem, sorry, is it me? I'm doing it. Oh, should I talk louder, smaller, shorter? Am I too short for this mic? Probably. And we're changing mics. Somebody remember where I was?
Dominic.
All right, thanks, man.
Dominic.
Awesome. Dominic. Is that who that was? I don't know. Jackie. So where was I? I was so Dominic. Right. Thank you. Okay, that's what that was. So. What matters most here, look, there's been no shortage of gyms over the last decade, of equipment, of trainers, of diets. What's different here is that we've got people connecting with people, that helping them stay accountable. I love the advice that you gave. I mean, whether it's a personal trainer or a coach, being that person that will find out, hey, what's going on in your life? Why do you want to lose weight in the first place? That if something is disruptive in your life, that instead, this is a way to get over that disruption and stay on track. You still got to deal with life, but that doesn't mean you need to thrash everything about your life when something goes sideways on you. So what's special about this, what's special about you is together, we work together to help each other get healthy and fit. I am the poster child for failure in the fitness business in that I'm constantly trying to figure out how to get myself to work out, trying to figure out how to eat a little bit better. Last night I had sushi at this place, Milwaukee, clearly the center of sushi in the Midwest. And I had soybeans with Parmesan cheese and bacon on them. It was awesome. Right? My healthy sushi meal. And so, you know, one of the reasons that we're successful here is because of this sort of ecosystem that I'm going to have to get up on this stage, and when we say be proof the product works, I'm just going to have to admit to you, and I'm going to say, look, it's because of not just the company and its products and its trainers, but it's because of all of you that I'm like, I need to stay a little bit accountable. So I only had a little handful of the bacon soybean things. But, you know, and I had my shake in the car on the way down here, and I'm going to do something active later, and I'm going to, you know, be active this weekend and do a workout and stuff, and it's because of all of us. If I was just some other CEO of a company that was just trying to profit off of this business, I wouldn't care. And that means that you are affecting my life. This business model is affecting my life. That's what's special here about this. Is everybody in here a coach? Is there anybody who's thinking about being a coach in here? Okay, a couple prospects. All right, that's cool. That's cool. I just like to, you know, in every case, in either case, but since I'm talking to mostly coaches, you're going to deal with like this mentality of I'm in the network marketing business, right? And that's the way you're sort of going to define this, and that's what you're going to, you know, you're going to wake up in the morning or somebody's going to ask you, what do you do? And I'm in the network marketing business. And that's exactly the wrong mentality to have. And you need to try to fight that mentality, because that's just like owning a store and saying I have a shop. It's not about that. It's about what goes on inside that. It's about what your intent is with this business. We are in the business of helping people achieve their goals so they can lead healthy, fulfilling lives. If you can put it on a Post-it note or an index card or something, that is what needs to dominate your thoughts when you go about this business. Because it's going to be very difficult to succeed in this business if your mentality is, I'm in the network marketing business, I need to build the next layer, I need to get my rank up, I need to get all my success club points, I need to get in the challenge packs, I need to do... All that structure is just sort of, that's like the sticks of a house. But what makes the house a home is the heart that's inside of it. That's the way you need to approach this, because if you approach it as a salesperson, it's going to be very empty. It's going to be very empty for you, and it's going to be very empty for the people who you interact with. What's special about this business, especially I think, especially in big cities like Chicago or wherever, like people are disconnected, like completely disconnected. And there's this thing called the trend of obesity. And that trend of obesity is happening because it's so easy to let fitness and portion control and all that stuff slip off the plate because we're working so hard because it's hustle and bustle of big cities. But when there's a person in your life who's just helping lightly, a light touch to help keep you accountable, that becomes an ecosystem or a business model that anybody can do. You don't have to be a great salesperson. In fact, I hope you're a terrible salesperson. I don't want you selling this. I want you connecting to people. We talk about the 3 vital behaviors. Invite, invite, invite being the first one. I got that wrong. We named it wrong. So I'm slowly going to work a campaign to change it.
Nice.
If I could possibly control this company. The point is, the reason we say invite, invite, invite is we want activity. But you don't just take a handful of business cards and throw them over the crowd because all that's going to trigger is a cleanup. Nothing's going to happen. What it should have been was connect, connect,
yes,
connect.
yes.
Mass marketing, that's what we were doing with infomercials, and we did fine. We had a $100 million, $200 million business of infomercials. That was selling. Still trying to connect people with their solutions. But the reason it's not as effective as what you do as Team Beachbody coaches is the infomercial can't connect with people. The reason I spend 80% of my time as the CEO of this part of the business is because this is where the meaning is. This is where the true substance of what we do is, and this is where we're going to have a profound effect and legacy as a company called Beachbody. It's not going to be just by the fact that, hey, we're another one of those companies that can sell a bunch of stuff on TV. Yeah, that's good because it helps make the brands famous. You know, everybody recognizes Autumn. She can't walk through an airport anymore. Sorry. But well, you're the one that wears the logo everywhere. Jeez. Yeah. Oh, no, you didn't. I hope it says smack me on the back of your chair. What was I talking about just then? Okay, you connect, connect, connect. You reach in and you talk to people about what their needs are, just like Autumn said. Why do they want to lose weight in the first place? Where are they in their lives? If you want to help people achieve their goals to lead healthy, fulfilling lives, that's the mission. If you're in here and if you're a coach prospect, that's what we need to do. This is not about build the biggest network marketing company in the world. It's not even really about ending the trend of obesity. That would be great. That would be a consequence, but it's not the point. The point is help people achieve their goals to lead their version of a healthy, fulfilling life, which means a person could be carrying 50 pounds more than perhaps, that would be considered obese for their frame. And that's okay if they're living their version of a healthy, fulfilling life. But we do say, vital behavior number 2, be the proof the product works. We don't say in there anywhere, be the proof the product will give you a six-pack. Be the proof that you can be skinny. Be the proof that your booty can be high-toned and tighter. That's not in that vital behavior. The vital behavior is, be the proof the product works. Drink this shake. This shake is the most amazing product that this company has ever come up with, and it's taken incredible discipline to keep the price where it is because the cost of creating it and manufacturing it is so high, but we want people to drink it every single day. You be the proof the product works by working on feeding your body from nature so that your body goes, oh, I recognize this stuff. This is not processed. This isn't isolated. A lot of supplement drinks, they have the right stuff on the label. They say the right stuff on the label, but they've isolated what they call the actives. And you isolate the actives, it's kind of like you take out all the enzymes and the other things that's the part of the nature that we don't understand. Everybody thinks we got this. We got biology all figured out. We don't know the first thing about biology. Science, medicine, surgery, all that stuff. Starting to figure it out a little bit, but it's still like we're attaching leashes to ourselves. That's weird. My point is that science is just getting going. I know I'm going to hear about this, by the way, right? You're going to say, there you go again with the leeches. Or some weird, anyway, it's a side conversation. my point is that, like, if you wanted to understand how I'm built, you could slice me up, right? Slice me up, but you couldn't put me back together. If you slice me up, it's done. I'm an organic, living, breathing thing. We still don't know how it all comes together, continues to work. What is the life force that's underneath this stuff? That means we still don't understand what it is about nature that we consume, that our body recognizes in order to keep these functions going. We have some good ideas. We understand proteins. We understand vitamins, minerals, and enzymatic processes. But we don't understand how the food and how it's constructed is broken down, so that there's all this like little magic stuff, the enzymes, prebiotics, probiotics, all this stuff that happens. You got to get a dose of nature every single day. That's what this shake is about. And if you're not drinking it every day, then those are days that your body's just going like, where is that thing? That was really good because that was helping me fight disease. That was helping me heal myself. The body breaks down a little bit every day, especially from exercise. You help the body heal itself by feeding it something that will help it do its processes, even the processes that we don't understand yet. So don't be fooled by isolating ingredients. Don't be fooled by stuff. If they can serve 2 pieces of chicken and a bunch of mashed potatoes and a roll and a cookie for $5, I don't want to get anywhere near that little box. That thing scares me. I don't know what they were putting those chickens through, but I bet you it was painful. So my point is, there's a reason that shake is done the way it is. Be the proof the product works means live the lifestyle. And if you don't understand it, or if people push back on you because it's $4 or $5 a serving, you got to do a little bit more investigation.